This is Marcus from the mbeddr team. I wanted to show you something interesting that we've built recently, and it also showcases a bunch of interesting new features in MPS. So I'm going to show you tables for editing state machines, and these tables are implemented as a separate editor. In MPS 3.0 you can have several editors, independently defined editors for the same concept, and you can switch them. And the table notation is something that has been built recently by Sasha Lisson. It's an open source project which you can get from GitHub, MPS tables, and it plugs into MPS 3.0, and it provides a very convenient, scalable, and also nicely programmable way of implementing tables. So let's showcase the example. Here is a state machine. You can look at it graphically. We've had that for a while in mbeddr, where you can see the states, the transitions. You can click here. So just to get an overview, right? You have an initial state, a bunch of different states for traffic lights, and then you have a bunch of transitions based on a bunch of events. Now let's hide the graphics again and look at it or edit it as a table. So you can switch state machines as tables, and then you can see the state machine this way. In this case, you have the states right here, you have the events right here, and then in the content cells, you have transitions that go from this state to the state mentioned here based on this event. Notice first of all how you have formatting abilities, right? So there are lines that can be customized, there is shading, and so on. And you can select things in a meaningful way. You can select this transition and delete it. You can select this state and delete it. You can select this event, for example, here and delete it. And as you will probably understand, all the transitions that rely on that event are also deleted. Okay, there wasn't any. You can insert new transitions. You have code completion as expected. You can add arguments right here to these events X, and then you can refer to this X right here, right? Of course, you cannot refer to the X here because it's based on this event. So it's a fully aware editor, and it works based on this table notation. You can insert a new state, and now of course you get the warning because it's unreachable. So let's put whatever transition. When we are here, we transition to the new state, the error goes, the warning goes away. So it's a fully fledged MPS editor, and it has very nice interactions. You can at any time, of course, switch back. That's the beauty of a projectional editor, that you can have different notations for the same thing, editable and based on the same data model, and you can edit these things transparently. So if you're interested in this stuff, you should first of all get MPS 3.0. It's probably almost finished at the point when you read it or when you hear it or look at this video. You can download the release candidate if you go to, if you Google JetBrains MPS blog and you go to the blog, you will probably see at the very top the RC download link, or depending on when you see this, there may be the final. Then you should go to MPS tables, download this plugin, and put it into the MPS quote search path so it can see these languages. And then you can probably build your own tables. Sasha has also built a bunch of nice demos that are part of this project. So anyway, MPS now has really nice tables, much better than the original ones that have been introduced, I think, with 2.5. And so this kind of opens a new dimension for projectional editing, and we are in the process of using it in 2 or 3 places directly right now in mbeddr. Thanks for watching. Go to mbeddr.com to learn more about mbeddr itself.